Welcome back to Collective Practice. I'm Lauren Spalding, and if you're new here, this is a podcast for mental health entrepreneurs where we talk about business skills, clinical skills, and mental health. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk a little bit about financial success in your private practice and how much your mindset can impact that. A huge concern for people who are considering private practice but don't really have the confidence to do it is that fear of failure, fear of it not working out and having to shut down that private practice. And of course, that's a valid fear. You're putting a lot of time, money, and effort into opening this business, and you want to be a successful business owner. And you may have heard the statistic that most small businesses fail within the first 5 years. And that can bring a lot of fear to someone who wants to open their own small business. The majority of the time, a small business fails because the business owner isn't good with their money and doesn't know how to manage the business's finances. And when we stop and think about it, what is it that is really impacting our inability to set up successful financial foundations for our business? It's our mindset. We have to believe that we're capable, we have to believe that it's important, and we have to believe that we can learn the skills needed to run a successful business. So that means it's really important to have self-awareness and to do your own work around financial hangups or insecurities. It's important for you to notice how you are potentially holding yourself back as a business owner because of a negative mindset. And so you want to unpack that fear of failure, but you also want to explore fear of success. Why are you afraid of pushing through learning new skills in order to run a successful business? And how are you limiting yourself around that fear? Some ways that you could be limiting yourself are limiting the amount of revenue that you think you can bring into your business, limiting what it takes to start putting profit aside right away for your company, limiting business moves like hiring a team, getting a better office, automating some of the services that you provide so that they can be better quality. If you don't believe those things are possible, you're really limiting what your business can do and how your business can grow. Another way that you could limit yourself with money mindset is by feeling like you have to figure everything out on your own. So you don't invest in learning from other business owners or learning from people in their private practice who are a little further along than you. You don't invest in that business consultation or money consultation or clinical consultation. So you are wasting a lot of time and money by trying to figure it out yourself. That could really be holding your business growth back. And you could be potentially focusing on the wrong things during the wrong phase of your business's growth. And one thing that I think is really important to unpack with money mindset is, where are those messages coming from? How much of those messages are internal versus external? Do you have experiences where people made you feel like you weren't capable or made you feel like it's too overwhelming, don't even try? Those type of messages can get in our head and be an ongoing struggle when we don't even realize it's subconsciously impacting us. And I also encourage you to explore what systems are at play here. If you have any identity that is marginalized and consistently oppressed, you likely have received negative messages around money that have hindered your confidence. And so when you can start to unpack that and send that burden back to the oppressor and choose not to take that on, you can start building confidence around being a business owner and actually feeling like you have what it takes to manage your business and help it grow. And that's easier said than done. It really takes some time to unlearn those messages that you receive throughout your life around money and around success. If you don't believe that you are deserving of success, and if you cap that success, you are not going to experience it because you are going to be making subconscious choices around your business that are made from anxiety rather than clarity, rather than feeling really grounded in your decision making and really certain on how that decision is going to impact your business in the long run. So when we think about opening a private practice, we think about all of the logistics behind it. You're probably stressing about all of the paperwork to get started and setting up all of your business policies and systems in order to get that private practice going. Maybe you're really focused on marketing and figuring out how to fill up your calendar, how to get your name out there. But you need to also be considering your mindset as a business owner and giving just as much attention to your mental growth and your mental health within your business as you are giving to all of those logistical pieces. And there are so many different ways to continually address your mindset, help it grow, help it develop, and be positive and strong. You might unpack these things in individual therapy or group therapy, or you might join a consultation group. It can be really, really beneficial to unpack your experience as a business owner with fellow private practice owners. And I know that from even my own experience when I joined a group of mental health entrepreneurs and we all got to just be together and talk through our fears, our concerns, our shame, and our guilt. And we all really grew a lot as business owners in that time together. And I think it just speaks a lot to how much we need community as well as individual therapy and individual attention. But community has this way of helping us feel a lot less alone in our experience and to help us really gain perspective on these old beliefs that no longer serve us. So I want to encourage you to really sit down and think about this idea of fear of success, fear of being an expert, fear of being an awesome business owner, and just notice what comes up for you around that. Notice any negative thoughts, notice what emotions are coming up, or even how your body feels, and just see how you can begin to unpack these negative beliefs that are holding you and your business back. And I promise if you really, really work on your mindset, you are not going to fail in the first 5 years of your business. You can not only exceed, but succeed within the first year if you really take the time to put in the work internally that it takes to run a successful business, just as much as all of the external work that you're doing with marketing and all of the admin things it takes to run your company. And remember, you're amazing, you have awesome ideas, and when you can gain financial success, you can create more opportunities for others within your private practice. So this is worth it in the long run for you to be able to create a sustainable and inclusive business model. Thanks so much for tuning in with me. Be sure to follow my social medias where I post even more free content for mental health entrepreneurs. And be sure to rate, review, subscribe, do all of the interactive things so that this podcast can reach even more people. And share today's episode with a colleague, a friend, or anyone who could benefit from this information. Also, be sure to check out the Collective Practice membership. If you are interested in learning more about it, you can email me and I'll send you all the details about this amazing new service that I'm offering for therapists who are ready to take their practice to the next level. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Bye.